Okay, here we go. It is the Asia session about to start here in 9 minutes. So let's see what we've got. We have, in terms of pivots, well, we don't know where price is going to open. Looks like price could open down a bit. It seems like there hasn't been a lot of weekend news. Russia attacked Ukraine with its biggest aerial attack in a long time, maybe of the entire war. Ukraine repelled a lot of it, so there, was less news on that front than there might have otherwise been. Um, Otherwise, tensions seem to be down. There's Trump's big, beautiful bill on the way to be passed through Congress. Otherwise, not a lot is happening. Let me open my note-taking app here so I can journal the session. Here we go. Fed chatter remains quiet, but inflation data is on hold. Expectation is the cuts will be delayed, and interest rate cuts will be delayed until late 2025. Global trade turbulence still looms, but not much news over the weekend regarding that. So we'll just kind of see what we're going here, see what we're going with here. I sent out a briefing to my trade group just a little while ago, just a few minutes ago, actually.
What's good, brother?
Hey, there's Tono. Hey, man.
Right. How you doing?
All right, how you doing?
Real good, man. I
Uh,
read the let me pick it back up. What did I leave it at? I just exited by mistake.
oh, the book.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's really good. Thanks for the shout out, by the way. I appreciate it.
Oh, of course, that's the whole thing we're doing here.
Yeah, it's really good, man.
That's a shout out. They're your plays.
Now they're ours now. You know, it's
Yeah.
like who's the guy? Bruce Lee, the guy that taught Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
He's not important. Bruce Lee was the king. You know what I mean? It's Wang Chung, I think, is the style, but nobody knows the guy. They just know Bruce Lee now. You
Right.
know? Yeah, it's all good. It looks good, man.
All right, I'm not gonna be publishing that, until we're well into our, running the business and everything. Right now, it's
Nice,
late
but it looks
September.
it's
I'll
done
probably
really well though. Yeah,
Thank you. I'll probably move it up as we get, closer to,
launching it.
once we get rolling. Yeah,
Okay.
after we've launched, but probably before late September.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
thinking
created.
we'll probably be able to launch, you know, later in July, probably.
Yeah, or best thing to do if you pass the challenges then
Yeah.
and wait for the summer month to go. You know what I mean? And just
Right.
kick off the real season with September when
Right.
everybody's back at work and the market is booming and banging again. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you really got something to show,
We'll figure
you
it out
know.
as we go. Yeah, I got to get this AI thing built. Uh, Hopefully this coming week, and then I have to get kind of the live streams looking a little bit better.
Okay. Let me know what you need from me again. I know you mentioned it, but the best thing to do is send it to me in an email, and
Yeah.
then I'll start compiling everything you need, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm finished up on this book, and I actually learned how to put QR codes inside the pages
Oh,
to
nice.
send them to uh Tono Miakoda, to send them to Go Mastery, and I'll create one to send them to the Barcelona Trader too.
Oh, yeah, and that way you can always keep like the book updated, right? If you have specific pages that they can go to for
Yeah, exactly.
whatever, you
Yeah,
can keep updating those pages.
yeah.
All right. Um, so we have 3.5 minutes before the market's going to open. So if I go here to this chart, I've already put in where our pivots are going to be.
Okay, take a
So
look.
we're going to open right on the point of control from well, I don't know if where we're going to open, but price closed on Friday right at the point of control.
Okay, that's 32.74.
Yep.
Okay,
We're gonna price right now. If it opens where it closed, it's below the MPP, which is still at 32.83, and the daily pivot point is going to come in at about 32.86 right after the market opens. So it's right above the MPP.
oh, you got the daily pivot where?
The daily pivot, which isn't showing yet on MT4, but I already calculated it, it's going to be at 32.86 approximately. 3285.71.
Why
That's
is
where
my
I,
why is my say 33.29?
because the market hasn't opened yet and you're seeing Fridays,
Oh, I'm seeing Fridays. Gotcha.
right?
Okay.
And then the DM2 is below where price is right now. The DM2 and the WM2 are exact same spot, and that's going to be at about 3264.5.
Okay.
So that's what's. I mean, I guess we might see a gap down or a gap up, but assuming the price opens right around where it left off, that's
Hmm.
where we are.
Okay.
Go back
Nice.
to pictures.
Yeah, I was
Based
reading
there's
how these QR codes help move cells in different directions.
oh
You
yeah,
just throw them in your book, and it sends people like the book. They'll go to your website from the QR code and sign up for your mentorship, or they'll sign up for your
right.
subscription. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. Um yeah, and in that blog post that I sent you, when I mention your name, it links, like your name is underlined, so it's a link to your page on my site that you already know about, and then that will link back to your course.
Nice,
So based
nice.
on, if you look at futures right now on TradingView, it says
Uh-huh.
that the spread is negative 7.4. So I think that means that we're going to gap up. Let's see if that holds true.
Okay.
If you're signed into Tradovate on your MT or on your TradingView,
Yeah, I see it.
then you see the right between the buy and the sell buttons, you see
Why
the
why does this one have negative 24.4? Oh, this
you're on
is
spot. You're probably on spot.
no, I'm on
Oh,
micro. That shouldn't be a micro. All right, hold
oh,
on a second. Glad you point that out. Make sure my shit is on the right thing.
got 15 seconds for the open.
It's funny because on the gold futures, the spread is 0 on 1 minute and 5 minute,
Huh.
and 0 on 15 minute and
There
one
it goes.
hour.
Gap down. Look at that.
Gap down, huh?
And now the spread is back to zero point 0.5 or 0.7. Oh, now we're going up.
All right. So where's my pen? Well, look at the 1 minute
I think I'm gonna take a,
Akanashi.
yeah, I think I'm taking a buy. See what
It's
happens.
going crazy.
Wait a minute, what the hell?
It went against you, right?
It did, but it was still going up, and it shows that it's going against me. I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to.
I noticed that too. I don't understand that. unless something's delayed.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out because I'm like 300 down. I'll give it a chance to go back up. I guess it's not gonna go back up, so I should just get out of this. Damn, that's painful. That looks like it was going up.
Did you get out?
No, I didn't.
See if it comes back down. Or might hit swing high and go back up.
Yeah. Nope. Well, that was a boneheaded move.
Yeah, you still in a rush.
Yeah.
You still feel you got to be first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can just sit on your hands and just catch the next one. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep. Yep.
Because again, if you were right, you would have made money. But if you were wrong, you get jammed up for the whole day again.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know,
Yep.
just slow it down, pump the brakes, sit on your hands. And if it was a big breakout, we would know it. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep. Yep.
You just gotta you're too anxious to trade today.
Yep. I was. Yep.
You know, I'm anxious. I was waiting all weekend to get to this thing, you know. I haven't traded much on my gold spot goals. I'm dying to get back to spot gold trading, you know,
Yeah.
because now that I moved my accounts over to what did you call it? Trade locker.
Yeah. All right. I've got to get out of this.
You'll make it up. Give this guy his pivots. That look at the first candle on the 1 minute.
Yeah.
How it has the long wick up and the long wick down. That's just wiping everybody out.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got for tomorrow. News
What a
wise.
fucking bonehead I am.
Okay. Tomorrow the 30th. We got nothing.
Yeah.
That sucks. Was it midnight there?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's a beautiful place, man. I tell you, get your wife to take some pictures of you while you're there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That
Uh,
that that motivates people, you know?
yeah, but I don't, that feels kind of shitty. I don't want to
Yeah,
do
no,
that.
but you don't use them until you've done what you need to do.
Right, right.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Once you get in your A game, that can motivate people, you know?
yeah.
This market wants to come down, I guess. Got 73. So the DM2 is at 32.65 and the WM2 is at 32.60. Is that what you said was going to happen?
3265. Yeah, 3264.56. Yep.
Okay.
And the WM2's right there. Oh, man.
You got to let it go.
I know. Yeah, I've let
That,
it go.
that's 10 minutes ago. You're a different guy right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was the brain that doesn't work. You got your right brain on now. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like they say, you can't punish somebody else for somebody else's crime.
Yeah.
All right.
That's true. That's true.
Let it go. You in your game now. You got your game face on. So let's get it.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah, I don't know if anything else is going to happen though until,
probably not.
probably not.
It's probably just going to skim me around. You know, we could pick it up in the morning. I don't think I'm going to trade London because I want to be fresh for the New York session because I need to
Right.
kind of make up my
Yeah.
10 grand for the month. I didn't make it, so I got to try and see if possible, if it gives it to me tomorrow, great. If not, I'll look for July. You know what I mean?
Right, right. All right. I'm good.
All right,
I got to drive back to the city in the morning, but I'll probably do that early and trade London and then see what happens in New York.
cool. I'll be around in the morning.
So, all right.
All right,
Have a
brother.
good one. See ya.
You got it, man. Peace.
All right. Well, that was a terrible trade. That was a terrible trade. I performed terribly, but it is what it is. Times your emotional brain gets you. That looked to me like it was going to go, like it was going to continue going up. And as soon as I got in, it was on its way down. Now, the question here is going to keep going down. I want to take some of this on the way down as long as I'm here. I did make some of that up. I'll try again for that. Okay. Okay, so what I did there was I exercised a two contract rule. I played two contracts. Let's see where we are in terms of pivots. We're coming right down to the DM2, the WM2. So I don't want to be in another sell here. And I don't want to take another buy. I want to hold here because what just happened was I took two trades that one trade went against me. You saw terribly, terribly against me. But I recovered with two more trades, doubling my size on each of those trades with relatively high confidence that we were going down. And so that brought my loss on the first trade, you could say, brought my total to an acceptable loss as if I had taken a hot stove exit on that first trade. So I've minimized the damage, but I did it in a way that I'm not happy with how I traded. So this is not a good example of how we ought to trade this market, but we can certainly make up the loss in the London session and the New York session and make additional money if we just play it smart. So that's it for this stream. Feel good about where we're ending things, giving, whoa, look at this. We are breaking below. Now this, interesting. I mean, if the market's going to give it to you, let's watch what happens here. I want to go to 10 seconds. Does look like we're going lower, but we haven't yet really reacted to it being at the exact same spot. We're all the way down here. That's pretty far below, but it seems like we need something like this before I'm comfortable going down again. Definitely not going to go down with two contracts, but I am having some second thoughts here on how I'm trading this. Okay, so that's what I meant here. I did not want to trade into that. Sticking around here because market is looking like it wants to give it to me, and that is the whole reason we're trading this session. $50. All right. That brings my insane loss earlier down to just $160, which is very manageable. But imagine how much I could be up if I hadn't taken that loss. Sometimes I'm my own worst enemy. Ooh. Far down I'm going to go. We're hitting last week's low right now. We look over here. We burst right through it. Okay, so we need to wait for another little reaction here before we think we're going down again. Price is coming up. There we see it. I'm not going to fade that because it is still going down. Okay, so I'm going to think about another sell here. If we break this, Now my loss is down to $80. Oh, like it still wants to go. Sell here. Let it recover a little bit. Like my MT4, I have stalled out here. Price is moving, but it's not moving on my MT4. So definitely not going to take a blind trade. All here at 3250.69. And we're back up to 3258, or sorry, no, 3250.56. Okay, so we're about right where price stalled out for me, but it's not moving. Okay, there we go. We're getting some movement again. Now we're coming back. It's like my MT4 went offline there for a minute. Showing me that it wants to go down, but it just needs to take a breather here, or maybe this is, I don't know. Can't tell. I'm in a very strong support zone. We're coming up on the DS1 here on the MPP. Oh, that's where we are right now. That's what's stopping it. We're at the monthly pivot. See if we've got any new ones. See here. Okay, well, the joyride is over. We've got this pullback coming, showing up right now. Some profit taking. Um, I'm not going to participate in any of this. I have, fortunately, after such a terrible start, brought my drawdown to just $80. That's one good trade in the morning. Pick it up there. All right, I'm going to journal this. Call it a night. Thanks for joining us. Catch you on the London session a few hours from now.